We're live here. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? I guess we are live. I think we are live. Yeah, I think so too. Let's see. Let me pull up the. There's a few fights from. There's a few fights from this card, guys, that I wanted to. If I can find it. Okay, there we go. That's the page I'm looking for. All right, guys, welcome back to No Filter MMA. This is your boy BJ back with another live stream. So what's cracking? What's cracking in the land of the lay? What is cracking in the land of the lay? Your boy is back. Your boy is back. Your boy. There we go. Your boy is back. So I am here to discuss a couple of these fights from last night. A few of these fights were pretty darn good. Rob, what's up, man? Oh boy! All right, y'all. A few of these fights were good, man. I mean, my boy Robert Whittaker just smart as all get out, man. I mean, can you get any smarter? Uh-oh. Can you get any smarter than Robert Whittaker? I mean, that's a real question. Like, can you get any smarter than Robert Whittaker? Man, what a beautiful performance he put on against Darren Till. And Darren Till is a very, 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 very dangerous fighter. Very dangerous fighter. Hold on, guys. All right, I'm back. So for all you Reaper fans out there, oh boy, I can't wait to few of you guys come up in here so we can cook. How many, man? I'm telling you, whew, as a Reaper fan, man, oh boy, as a Robert Whittaker fan, boy, when I seen when Darren Till dropped Robert Whittaker in the first round, boy, you talking about how many hearts skipped a beat. I was like, there is no way possible that he's gonna go out here and starch Robert Whittaker like that. Like, you know, there's no way in hell he's gonna starch Robert Whittaker. No way in fucking hell. So let's get back to let's get to the actual let's see which fight I want to talk about first. Okay, yeah, I know the first fight I want to talk about. Let me go back here. So it was a prelim fight. All right, the first one I want to talk about is, well, John, you guys know John from Bloody Campus MMA. He really pointed out something to me, and it was, you know what I'm saying, that Panicky Kianza is underrated. You know, I don't think Panicky Kianza is underrated. I just think there wasn't really anything that Panicky Kianza really did before The Ultimate Fighter that really warranted any kind of attention. Like, Panicky Kianza didn't really do a whole lot. Like, she wasn't that exciting before. She wasn't, you know, she wasn't a champion. She wasn't anything like, you know, she just wasn't. It just wasn't anything about Panicky Kianza. I mean, I hate to say that, guys. I really do, but that's just from my point of view. Like, there wasn't anything that Panny really did that was like, you know. It wasn't really, I don't know how to put it. But it wasn't really anything about Panicky Kianza that was that exciting. Because people just didn't know who she was. She hadn't made any noise. You know, she was fighting over Invicta, which is good. Fighting for Invicta is absolutely great. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and then they made, like I said, guys, they made Panicky Kianza look like a joke on The Ultimate Fighter when she was trying to play as a featherweight, man. Like I was just like, and then when you saw Panda Kianza out in there last night against Betch Kohea, it was like, what was Pandy thinking? Like, were they really trying to sell us on Panicky Kianza being a legit featherweight? Like, come on, man. Like, Panicky Kianza ain't no damn featherweight. Panicky Kianza is not a featherweight. She's a bantamweight. She's a bantamweight that's a borderline flyweight. How the hell was Panicky Kianza gonna get in there and do anything with Felicia Spencer or Norma Dumont or Megan Anderson? Like, what was Panicky Kianza gonna do with them? Panicky Kianza is not a fucking featherweight. Like that's just annoying. Not Panicky Kianza. Sorry, guys. No, I just wasn't sold on Panicky Kianza being a featherweight. I just thought it was a joke, to be honest. Yeah, the Panicky Kianza fight, man. Like, I think this fight right here was Panicky Kianza's coming out party. Now, I don't want to. I mean, it's kind of rough to put. It's kind of hard to put any weight on Panicky Kianza because she beat Betch Kohea, who hasn't been relevant since she fought Ronda Rousey. You know what I'm saying? All those years ago, 2014, 2013, something like that. Like the little rivalries she had with Ronda Rousey. It's like that was the last time that Betch Kohea really been relevant. Like she's spotty, win loss. She's very spotty. Her record is spotty. But Betch Kohea looked good in that fight, though. She did. She was doing a lot of things the right way. So I got to give that to Panicky. I mean, I got to give that to Betch Kohea at least. But let's see where Panicky Kianza goes. Like, who does Panicky Kianza fight next? Like, that's the question. Like, who does Panicky Kianza fight next? Who does she fight next? I don't know. Panicky Kianza fights next. Who does she fight? Who does Panicky Kianza fight next? Who does she fight next? I have no idea. So it is what it is with that. The next fight that I want to talk about was let's see. What was it? Oh, the Tanner Boser versus Rafael Pessoa fight. Wow. Yo, I am busting my ass to get an interview with Tanner Boser, man. That was just a beautiful performance by Tanner Boser. Tanner Boser is a very small heavyweight. Like, that's the thing about Tanner that really stuck out to me was he's in fighting in this weight class. When he gets up to those guys who weigh 250, 260, when he gets up there with those guys, you know, I would kind of be worried about Tanner Boser. I was actually worried about Tanner Boser in this fight with Rafael Pessoa because I know that Pessoa is very explosive, very fast, very flashy. He likes to knock people out with flash kicks and flash movement, flash techniques. You know what I'm saying? He's a very flashy fighter. So when you have those flashy fighters like that, you know, and then it was like David and Goliath in there. Like, Pessoa was so much bigger than Tanner Boser and just as fast. It's just that Tanner Boser was so tricky and so smart that Pessoa didn't know what to do. He, you know, when the fight first started out, you seen Pessoa coming out very fast, very sharp with his striking, with his movements, you know. And as the fight went on, he got slower and more stifled. Not saying that the wind was taken out of his sails, but he was confused. Tanner Boser had him thinking too much in there. And when, you know, and Tanner Boser was able to land what he needed to land. He knuckles to the eye, and it was over, dude. It was over. I mean, Pessoa went down, man. You could tell he was in a lot of pain. Very reminiscent of Megan Anderson versus Kat Zingano, except that the Kat Zingano-Anderson fight didn't go as long. But, you know, he got knuckled in the eye, and he went down. I mean, he went down. He went diggity down. So, you know, very impressed with Tanner Boser, though, how he was able to overcome the size difference because, like I said, Pessoa was at a huge size advantage over Tanner Boser, man. I mean, huge. You guys know it's not a no filter MMA session if it ain't got no green, man. Let's go. But yeah, Tanner Boser just looked amazing. He looked absolutely amazing. I like Tanner Boser. I like Tanner Boser. I like Tanner Boser. I mean, it just is what it is. I like Tanner Boser. So I'm working tooth and nail to try to get an interview with Tanner Boser. I want to get him on, get him talking. Maybe get Ant or John in here from Bloody Canvas or both, or Taylor maybe from One Up MMA. Get in here with Tanner Boser and cook, man. I'm ready to cook with this guy. This guy so much potential coming out of Tanner Boser, man. It's just it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm looking forward to see how far Tanner Boser, can go, and how far can he go when he gets to the elite guys, the really, really elite guys in the top 10, top 15, where, if he does get past the size of some of these guys can still do stuff after you've gotten past their size, after you close the distance. So that's what I'm saying. When he gets to those elite guys at heavyweight, I want to see what he does. I think his potential is limitless. I think Tanner Boser has a lot of potential. He's definitely, the type of fighter I could see skyrocketing through the rankings, knocking guys out, finishing guys, getting into the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like him versus Curtis Blades in the future. If Curtis Blades ain't already the champion, you know what I'm saying? If Curtis Blades ain't the champion, then, a fight with him and Curtis Blades would be exciting, stuff like that. I'm just throwing names out there, you know what I'm saying? Just saying, what could happen with Tanner Boser if he keeps going on the way he's going, So, so the next fight that I wanted to talk about, guys, was where is it at? I don't really want to talk about that whole Dan Hardy and Herb Dean thing. Like, I don't really want to talk about that. But I do want to recap the Khamzat Chimaev. Hey, man, you got to give props to this guy. This guy's fought twice on Fight Island, you know what I'm saying? Very close fights. And now I'm hearing that he wants another fight in August. Next month, he wants to fight again. I mean, this guy has been in 2 high-level UFC fights and has only been hit twice. Let me say that again. Let me say that one more time. This guy has been in 2 back-to-back UFC fights and has only been hit twice. So, and I think it was just once per fight. I think it was just once per fight. So if you can get out of fights like that, man, if you can get out of fights skate-free like that, that's how you want to do it. That's how you want to do it. You want to get in and out, get the job done. That's kind of what Tatiana Suarez was saying to us, man, when she was talking to us on here. She was like, I don't want to take a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my career to be long. I want my career to be successful. I don't want to take a whole lot of damage throughout my career. You know what I'm saying? And I get that, man. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever been in a fight, whether it was a professional sport or whether it was like a street fight. I don't know if some of you guys have ever been in a fight, but getting hit in the face sucks. Getting hit in the face really does suck. It sucks. So, congratulations to him, man. He's doing well. I want to see what he does, guys. Next, I want to talk about Carla Esparza versus Marina Rodriguez. All right, so Carla Esparza dominates Marina Rodriguez. Guys, like I said before, we have to start putting some respect on Carla Esparza's name. We got to start putting some respect on Carla Esparza's name, guys. I mean, everybody thought Marina Rodriguez was going to go out here and start Carla Esparza, and I picked Carla Esparza to win this fight. Of course I did. I mean, you got to think about it. Former champion, bucket loads of experience. Carla Esparza has been in there with the absolute best at 115 pounds. She's been in there with the best of them. She's learned. Carla Esparza has learned. She's learned a lot of shit throughout her run in the UFC. Carla Esparza's had a lot of fights in the UFC. She's faced a lot of high level talent. You know what I'm saying? And I get Marina Rodriguez had a lot of steam coming in this fight behind her, you know, and that would have been a fairy tale story if Marina Rodriguez went in here and finished Carla Esparza or beat Carla Esparza. Then Marina Rodriguez, would be the number 7 ranked strawweight. But no, she was fighting a very crafty veteran with a very strong ground game, heavy ground and pound. You know, Carla Esparza has a great gas tank, never fades. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to say, but, you know, I told you so. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that girl wasn't going to beat Carla Esparza. Listen, guys. Carla Esparza, like I said, very, 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 very crafty veteran. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, you know, and I had some comments on my videos, on my video that I did last night about that fight. You know what I'm saying? And people were like, well, you know, I really hope that she don't run into somebody like Jessica Andrade. And I'm like, huh. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I kind of get that. Like, I get why somebody would say that. Like, I hope she doesn't run into Jessica Andrade, because that would be a tough fight for Carla Esparza. Like, I mean, it would be. That's a tough. When she gets with the top 5 that are there now, you know, when Carla Esparza gets there, you know, it's gonna be tough for Carla, man. Like, it is. We see what happened in the fight with Tatiana Suarez and Carla Esparza. We can't. They're not going to make that fight again. I mean, I could see the Joanna Jędrzejczyk fight being made again if Joanna doesn't retire. She's talking about retiring, but if she, you know, okay, let's just assume that Joanna's retired. Then you could. I mean, realistically, the only fight for her, unless they give her somebody else, you know. Like, if they go top 5 with Carla Esparza, if they go top 5 with Carla Esparza, the most likely fight will be Jessica Andrade. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the most likely fight would be Jessica Andrade. And then, you know, then that would set up a rematch with her and Rose. She beat Rose, you know what I'm saying? But that was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That was back in the day. You can't really count that. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jessica Andrade would be a tough fight for Carla Esparza, size-wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, size-wise, like, can Carla Esparza nullify the size? Because the size is definitely going to be an issue in that fight. If they make Carla Esparza versus Jessica Andrade, like, it's just the size is going to be a problem. The size, let me think. Yeah, the size is going to be the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, the size, because Jessica Andrade is huge, and Carla Esparza may or may not be able to get them takedowns like she did against Rodriguez. You know what I'm saying? Because the takedowns for Carla Esparza is perfect. I mean, like, that's what she needs. That's what she has to do now to mix it up. She's got good hands, but she's tiny. She don't have the reach. You know what I'm saying? She don't have the reach. She's got the power. She's got some power in her punches, but she don't have the reach. So a lot of times when Carla Esparza is trying to strike with people, she gets beat up because she don't have the reach. Now, when she fought Claudia Gadelha, she won that fight. Like, I don't care what nobody says. Like, I don't care what anybody says. She won that fight. She won that fight. So it is what it is with that. But yes, guys, great fight. Great fight from Carla Esparza, the former champion, clawing her way back on a 4-fight win streak. She looks absolutely amazing, and I could not be happier for Carla Esparza right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't be happier for Carla Esparza. Like, if Carla Esparza had lost that fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she had lost that fight, like, it wouldn't have looked good on her to lose to somebody that's like an up and comer. But, like, if you look at it, like, all these up-and-comers that they have given Carla Esparza, she's beat them, like, she's taken them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they put Verna Jandiroba in front of Carla Esparza. You know, so let me see if they show Carla Esparza's record. No. I mean, show it right here, and I ain't got time to look for it, but Carla Esparza has put down all of these up-and-comers that they threw at her. You know, they were trying to use Carla Esparza as a gatekeeper. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, they were using Carla Esparza as a gatekeeper. She beat Alexa Grasso. You know what I'm saying? She beat Verna Janjaro, but now she's beat Marina Rodriguez. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, okay, what do we do with Carla Esparza? We cannot forget about Carla Esparza. Like, somebody's gonna have to knock off Carla Esparza in order for me to not talk about her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, as far as when it comes to the top 5, we have to talk about Carla Esparza. We have to talk about Carla Esparza right now. She's the number 7 ranked and the former champion. There's a lot of fights. There's a lot of possibilities there, unless, like I said, unless they throw her somebody else like Marina Rodriguez. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll definitely see, for sure. But and then the last fight I want to talk about was the main event, man. I mean, just beautiful work by Robert Whittaker, man. Just absolutely beautiful work. I mean, absolutely beautiful work by Robert Whittaker, man. I mean, what do we do with Robert Whittaker now? Does he fight Jared Cannonier? Does he get another rematch for the belt? I think he should get a rematch for the belt. He should fight for the belt, whether it's Costa or whether it's Adesanya. Robert Whittaker should get another crack at his belt. That's his belt. That's his belt. You know what I'm saying? So give him another shot. How would Whittaker approach? Now I know that in a second fight with Adesanya, Whittaker would approach it a lot differently. I would hope he would. I'm sure he would. I'm sure he would approach it very differently than he did the first time. You know, in a fight with Whittaker. I mean, a fight with Adesanya. A fight with Paulo Costa. Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one because, I mean, Darren Till dropped him. Like, Darren Till dropped Robert Whittaker, man. Like, Paulo Costa, man, that's a different breed. That's a different kind of power. But we'll see, man. Like, we'll see. The only thing you can say about that, man, is that we'll see. We'll see. Guys, I just really wanted to jump on here for a little bit and test this new, not the StreamYard platform, but just something else that I'm doing here. I wanted to test it and make sure that it worked right. I didn't want to mess nothing up. So, faux show. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So I just want to talk about a few of those fights. Get on here for a little while. Talk about it. I really want to talk about the Esparza fight, but it is what it is, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. You guys look forward to some podcasts this week. I got some things lined up. For No Filter MMA, guys. So you guys definitely stay tuned. You see guys scrolling across the bottom of the screen here. Upcoming fights for No Filter MMA: De La Rosa versus Moroz, of course. Stipe versus DC. Rodriguez versus Magomed Sharapov. Gaethje versus Nurmagomedov. Adesanya versus Costa. So those are the fights that I am looking forward to. Those are the fights that you will see me. I should have added Mearns versus Katakoli for Contenders, the first ever drive-in Contenders event. And the first MMA event in the UK since all this coronavirus and all this stuff going on. So I will remember to put Katakoli versus Mearns on there as well. So, yeah, guys, a lot of things lined up. So just stay tuned, and I will sketch you guys on the flip side. This is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA. Drop those comments in the comment section. Hit that like button, hit that dislike button. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And I'm out.